unlike Texas A&M, the COVID surge is not impacting Missouri and Army from playing in the Armed Forces Bowl here in Fort Worth. And now tonight, many in the sports world are holding their breath, hoping there won't be any further impacts from the virus.
Being a veteran, I thought it'd be great to come see a team that I grew up watching.
It's bowl season for college football, and just like everything else in our lives, the coronavirus is making an impact. Citing a COVID-19 outbreak and injuries among players, Texas A&M announced Wednesday it would not have enough players to field a team for the tax-slayer Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, Florida.
We just saw that Texas A&M couldn't play, so we were keeping our fingers crossed that we were going to be able to make it tonight.
It was a different story in Fort Worth. The University of Missouri and Army were not impacted by COVID. The Armed Services Bowl went on at TCU's Amon Carter Stadium. While football is on the front of fans' minds, they are aware of what's been going on.
We're just keeping it simple, not being around too many people, wearing our masks when we can. We've gotten vaccinated and our booster shots.
The College Football Playoff Management Committee also announced new actions in response to the Omicron surge. One of the playoff games is the Goodyear Cotton Bowl at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Some of the changes include virtual press conferences, limited field access, and no requirement for student athletes, band members, and spirit squads to attend. Another rule change is that if the team doesn't have enough players, they forfeit.
I think it makes things a lot more complicated. I think that there's going to be a lot of effort put into trying to play the game because it just makes things so much more complicated, not just for the teams, but also for all the fans who are coming into Dallas to try to come and watch the game as well.
Shahan Jayaraja is a former college sports writer for Dave Campbell's Texas Football. He is now the national college sports writer for CBS Sports. Jayaraja says moving forward, every team is hanging on the hope that their players can stay COVID-free.
For a lot of them, this would have been their last chance to maybe have a chance to play college football. A lot of these players are not going to have the chance to play at the next level. And so to kind of have that memory stolen from them, I mean, just talking to former players, you know how good of a time players have when they get a chance to play in a bowl game.
And with the college football playoff, there are discussions about possibly opening the roof at AT&T Stadium for the Cotton Bowl to increase air circulation. That decision will be made at a later date. Back here at TCU, here at the Armed Forces Bowl, Missouri has a 2-point lead over Army in the third quarter.
All right, nice job, Stephen Dow. Thanks for the update.